Hey guys, welcome to the studio. Today we're going to do an awesome project, a mosaic, and we won't be using real glass or tiles. You're actually going to be able to use paint chips for this project, which you can get for free at like your local Home Depot or Lowe's or Walmart or anywhere that sells paint. Paint chips are awesome because they have all sorts of values, tints and shades, lights and darks, and that's something that you want to include in a mosaic. You don't necessarily have to do it in a realistic manner, but the more lights and darks you have, the more interesting your mosaic will be. So anyways, this one is kind of a little bit of a tedious project. It'll take you some time, but the results are well worth the work. And this is my example right here. And so now I will show you how to get started. Okay, so the supplies you'll need to make your mosaic, you'll need paint chips in the colors that you need for whatever subject you choose. Just some glue, and you could use a glue stick or whatever type of glue you prefer. Some thick paper, a pencil to draw out your design, which I've already done, and then a pair of scissors to cut the paint chips. And so if you're not familiar with what a mosaic is, it's basically a design or work of art that is created from small bits of tile, glass, etc. And so we will be using the paint chips as our tiles since they are a nice thicker material. I've drawn out, I'll be doing a beat for my design, and so I've lightly drawn it onto a nice thick piece of paper, and I have outlined places where there are lighter values or highlights. And so that's important when doing a mosaic, that you consider your tints and shades, your lighter colors and your darker colors, because that's what really will make your overall mosaic interesting, make it look more three-dimensional and more realistic. And so in these areas, I'll make sure that if this is a dark red, this is a lighter value of red here. The other thing you'll want to consider when beginning cutting your pieces for your mosaic is what shape you'll cut those pieces into. You could choose to use just triangles and use triangles throughout your design, or you could use squares. Or you can just be creative and create different shapes as you go. A shape is just an area or space that's enclosed by an outline. It does not have to necessarily be a triangle or a square or a circle. It can be an organic shape. And so that's just something to consider because it will affect the overall look of your mosaic. And so now to begin, I will start with maybe a very dark value of red, and my dark area would be over to this side since my light is on this side. And so I can start by just cutting a curve. I'm going to create different shapes for mine just kind of as I go. And I'm just holding the pieces up, kind of figuring it out. It's a lot like working a puzzle. And I'm going to cut these into a little bit smaller pieces. If your pieces are too big, it will lose the effect of a mosaic. After you get a piece shaped the way you want, then all you do is just apply your glue and then keep moving. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe for more creative content. Thanks.